Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to episode 7 of our TerraFirmaPunk modded Minecraft Let's Play series. If you recall last episode, we did a lot of miscellaneous stuff. We, let's see here. We started getting into the pendulum. We did a little bit of the blacksmith stuff. Since then I've done a bit of mining, and I will say I couldn't find any of the casahedrite to make bronze. I looked and looked, and I went through 2 prospector's picks. I explored all over prospecting and everything, couldn't find any casahedrite. Any kind of tin, anything like that. So what I ended up doing was I got the stuff together to make bismuth bronze, which is copper, sphalerite, and then bismuth, or bismuthinite. And because I had found some, while I was prospecting, I had found some sphalerite over there and some bismuth quite a ways off, but that was the closest one I had found. So I did get 6 of the bismuth bronze double ingots there, and these I'm actually just gonna pile up here for now. And the way that you make bronze is kind of different. So for example, I'm gonna go ahead and get it started, so I'll show you how you do it. But here, when you put the materials in there, you have to look at the amounts here. And so let's say you're doing for example, we're going to do, say, 12 copper. You're going to have to pay attention to the percentages that you need. So if I did 12 copper, that would have to be 50 to 65% of the bronze that we're making. So in that case, 10 to 20 and 20 to 30. So we could do, say, 2 of the zinc and 2 of the bismuth. And that would get it. So that's what we're going to do. So we just need 1 more. But I have noticed that these give different amounts. So if I just went and tried to cook up, say, 12 native copper with, 2 or 4 of the bismuth bronze and 4 of the zinc, it wouldn't work, because I believe the native coppers give more than the poor. So you kind of have to pay attention to the amounts that you put in there. But since we're doing 12, we'll double it and do 4 of each of these. But I hope that makes sense. It's not really confusing, but you just have to do a bit of math when you work through it and everything. So and if you get it wrong, which I did the first few times because I didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing, when it gets done cooking, you're just going to have some uncooked metals in a pot. It's going to be exactly how you put it in. So you won't lose your metals or anything. I also got leather pants from a zombie. So we have now 2 protections, so woo. You'll also notice that I have a cow. I did discover that you can bring it back with grain, any kind of like grain. Corn works, or like maize. Also, rye works, which is what I actually used to bring it back. I do have some corn planted, but it's not grown yet, so yeah. Also, I did kill a couple of the cows to get raw hides, so really quickly we'll do something that we were, if you recall, we tried to do this a few episodes back, but it required the large rawhide. So let's just put down a couple thatch blocks here, and put that over there, and we have a straw and hide bed. So once it hits night, well, we can at least put our spawn point here. So I don't believe we'll be able to sleep through the night, but at least this way, if we die, we'll respawn here. So that'll be nice. Now I don't know with the cow. I don't know how to get it familiarized. Like, they said like milk it every day, but it just says I can't milk it right now. And they said I could feed it grain, which I gave it a little bit of grain, but it still didn't want me to milk it. And so it's just been in here pissed off. So I don't know. But we did finish this quest here for the bronze ingot. Actually, I'll wait for right now until we get one our like enchanted book. Honestly, I'll probably take the pick because my pick is just about had it. It's pretty close. But I'll wait till we get that bronze. We'll do it all in order. Because you guys haven't got to see how to make bronze yet. Which, I mean, once you get the amounts right, it's pretty much, you know, the same as doing copper. It's just you have to gauge your amounts and everything, so it's a little bit different. But let's actually do this Antique Atlas. If I recall, for that quest, we needed feather, a medium rawhide works too, and a large rawhide. Oh, I wish I had known that last episode, because if you recall, we were trying to make it, but we didn't have a medium rawhide, and I didn't realize any of these worked, so GG me. Let's see, where's our marking? That we had... Well... Oh, here it is. Okay. So we'll make our Antique Atlas. And get that. And that'll get us a full heart, and we'll take this one. Now we have 8 lives. And we got a Kapok barrel and nasturtium. Not really all that great of a box, but whatever. Or a bag. We'll just set it right there, I guess. Yeah. And yeah, I did get some beef. I need to make up some more salads probably here pretty soon. I got some soybean seeds, so that's a new one we didn't have prior. How much longer? 3 hours. Also, soaking, scraping, and tanning process. You know what? I should probably do that actually for the large hide, so we can actually start maybe getting into some leather stuff. So let's actually go ahead and soak this up. Throw that in there. It's going to take a little while to do that, but anyway. So we've got an Antique Atlas here. And we can kind of see our area and everything. Now I don't see really why we'd want to use this mod too much. I mean, I guess for mapping area and, you know, having it here. I don't know. I don't honestly ever really use the like an atlas and some of those mapping mods, because if we've got journey map, I don't really see the point, but maybe I'm missing something on that one, I don't know. Let's see, to make a handstone, what do we need for that actually? Claystone, shale, limestone, rock salt, schist, phyllite marble, nice. Any of that stuff would work. So a stick and those, I think I've got some of that stuff in here maybe. There's marble rocks. Granite. Phyllite. Oh, phyllite I think was one of them, wasn't it? We'll find out. So let's get ourselves 3 of these. Lay them out. No. Thought that was not one of them. Okay, something's wrong here. Oh, we need it smoothed and not... Shoot. Or we just need like the standard rock. So how do we... Not that... Okay, like smooth basalt. Okay, we can't click it, so we must have to break it out of the ground like we did before. But alright, we got 300 units of bismuth bronze. Let's go ahead and dump it out. I'm kind of excited to get this anvil done, because from what I understand, this is going to move us from the casting age into actually being able to, you know, before long, it'll take a little bit of a setup, but we'll actually be able to have like a forge setup and everything, so that processing metals and making parts and stuff like that isn't going to be nearly as bad. We're going to be able to use our anvils instead of having to cook metal all the time and all that mess, because that part has been like really frustrating. Of course, I have these piles of ingots that are like useless. The bed is too uncomfortable to fall asleep, so we're not going to be able to sleep in it, but at least we do have our spawn point set there now. Alright, so we're going to keep an eye on this stuff. I really don't want it to cool off too much. Yeah, see, it's still, the animal won't let you do that. I don't know. I'll figure that out in time. Come on. Come on. Okay, they're starting to hit orange, which is where we want them. And I've got flux in there right now. I think that's the last of the flux that I've got, if I recall. Because if you remember, I made up a bunch of it, but alright, there's one of them. And come on, there's 2 of them. Okay, so let's throw these in there, get those welded, and now we have enough to actually make our anvil. So let's see if, I assume we can do that with hot metal. Yeah. So now we have a bismuth bronze anvil, and we've entered the Bronze Age now. So let's go ahead and set that up. Throw that in there and that in there. And let me actually eat something. I tell you what, let me make a salad here. I should probably cook all that beef that I've got. You know, I wonder if you can cook like cobblestone and get stone. I doubt you can, but let's see. Can we make a salad? No. See, a lot of this stuff doesn't have enough food material in it, I think. So we're not able to actually make a salad with it. So let's just eat it, I guess. And fill up our hunger that way, I guess, just to use it up before it goes bad. By the way, it's kind of funny, my fruit and vegetables are really high, but my grain, protein, and dairy has been pretty bad. Now I'm hoping that once we get the cow to where we can actually milk it daily and everything, that'll take care of the dairy aspect of it. And then, you know, maybe get to where we can breed them. I haven't found a male yet, so you do have to have male and female cows specifically in order to breed them. So, ooh, we got brass leggings, protection of 6. I'm gonna hold on to those for now. Let's see if we can find some smooth rock to break out. What the fuck is that? Isaac. It's like shooting balls at me. I don't know. I'm not messing with that. I've got 8 lives and I really don't want to lose them if at all possible. Hey buddy, you look like you got some armor on. Okay. Hey, come over here. Come over here. No, come over here. Oh yeah, he's got... Oh my god, he's got so much health. Did you see that? He's got like 6,000 health. He's insane. Oh my god. Okay. I have to kill him because maybe we'll get another piece of the apiary set, which would be kind of nice for once we get into bees. Okay, what did we get? Oh, we got a reward bag, we got apiary's pants, we got a stringy comb, we got an impregnated frame, a dandelion. Like, he dropped all kinds of stuff. Okay, let's go put some of this stuff up really quick. And then we'll take a look at our quests. Towerwood planks and a book. Woody-doo. Okay. And this is cool enough. I can set this in the pile. No, let me off of this mess. Ugh. There we go. Okay, there we go. So we did finish that quest. Oh, and we finished Undead Slayer as well. Alright, so let's take the Cassatirite actually, because that's the one I never found any of. Now I was reading, people said sometimes you're gonna have to... Oh, we got another one of those... Oh, wrought iron scythe blade. Which, by the way, the scythe is how you're gonna get saplings. I don't know if I've mentioned that previously, but actually over here... I forgot to mention, we had a willow sapling in the chest, which we have a quest, if you recall, to get like a piss load of willow saplings. So I got that planted, and then I also planted this chestnut sapling I found, which I ended up breaking the whole tree, and I only got one sapling, so I don't know. Broke it with a scythe, but steel shears, carpenter's ladder, and cyan air balloon. Ooh. I'm pretty sure that air balloon we'll use later on when we try to get into Archimedes' ships. So, that will come in handy. Okay, so to get the... What do we want to work towards? They want us to get a bronze anvil. Well, we had a bronze anvil. And it didn't unlock that. So let me go pick this up. Unless Bismuth Bonds doesn't count. And if that's the case, that's gonna suck. Because, like I said, I looked and looked, and I never found any... Oh my god. Yeah, they specifically want us to get a bronze anvil. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Well, that sucks that it's not going to let us turn the quest. Man. And I bet none of this quest will be doable because it would be Bismuth Bronze Scythe instead of Bronze Scythe. Man. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's get into the Grindstone maybe. So we're going to need this Queern base and the handstones. Now the Queern base is just smooth metals. So it's not actually too bad. I am going to need a hammer though, because my one hammer's broke. Oh, I've got the copper hammer. And the... Oh, there's the chisel. Alright. Oh, I hate how it messes up my order of everything. So I'm gonna run out and see if I can find some rocks that we can use. I'm hoping for something just above ground, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I found some basalt right here, so I was just smoothing it out. And we'll grab this stuff to make our quern base. And then I guess we'll get 6 pieces of the stone, like just the natural stone. Okay, that's got us the base. Now the handstone, let's see. Yeah, so like we're just gonna have to dig this stuff out, I guess. Which, if you recall, we can do that just like this. And that's one piece. Let's see. Anyway, I'm going to keep digging this until I get, 6 pieces, and then I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. I just threw our quern base down right here, and got the basalt that we needed. And so let's get our 2 handstones. And then I guess we just put these into there. And how will this work? I guess we can break stuff down with it. Rice seeds, rye grain, oat grain, and rice grain. Okay, so let's see. I'm not entirely sure what all we'll be able to break down with it. Let's see. Put some of this junk away. So I'm guessing we will take the... it doesn't really matter. I guess just the oats. So I'm thinking we'll be able to crush this up in here. And how do we do this? Just okay, right click the top and achievement get grind. So now we have oat flour. Then the flour we can use to make fertilizer, more oat flour, and that's it. Okay. We can make dough with it. Okay. So wooden water bucket, and then the dough, we can heat it in a fire pit or a grill to get bread. So we could actually start doing grain with that now, which would be awesome. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and mix that together, get our dough, and then yeah, and then we can heat it. Now I wonder what it takes to make a grill. I imagine something that we don't have. Wrought iron anvil or better. Okay. Alright. So we'll use the fire pit then. I'm going to grab just a few logs here. And you know what? Our fire pit's not really in the best of places, but we'll throw our dough in there and let it start cooking up. Because I'm kind of curious, honestly, to see how much bread would actually restore on here. And it would honestly help us out to get our grain bar up. Now I really wish we could milk this damn cow, but like animal won't let you do that. I don't know. Let's see, we'll get our... It's very hot. Temperature dark red. Oh, so we should keep cooking it then? Oh, okay. So we'll pull it off there. Cooked oat bread. Oh wow. That bread actually goes a long way. And you know what I just realized we could do now that we have bread? Because I believe, oh man, I believe it's more effective than, let me see. I'll have to cook that meat really quick. Where's my knife? There it is. So we can actually make sandwiches now. So we would put like bread in here, right? Yeah. And then we put different ingredients on the sandwich. So let's actually cook up this meat really quick. No, I won't cook up all of it. I just want to cook up one piece right now of this beef. And let that start. Oh yeah, I guess the fire died out. There we go. And then we could put like maybe some, I don't know, lettuce or something on there. I never thought I'd be this excited about finally getting to make a sandwich on here, but man. And we'll put bell peppers, onions, lemon and soybean. That sounds like a great sandwich. Okay, let's do this. Bread, onions, bell peppers, lemons, and soybeans. That sounds fucking great. Oh wait, no, we don't need one of these. Let's take the lemons off. Soybeans, we'll deal with it. And then we'll go grab our beef, which actually hopefully it didn't burn. I did think about like leaving it over there to cook. So let's go see. Let's go see. Oh, very hot, medium well. Okay, well we can deal with that. Now normally I'll eat mine like in real life. I'd eat it like rare, but oh well, medium well will be fine for the sandwich here. And so we can create this sandwich, and let's create a bunch of them. Let's sandwich it up. That's what we're gonna do. Can we like combine these? No. They're just full-fledged super sandwiches. And let's store all these because we actually have sandwiches now. Oh, look at all the sandwiches. Oh my god, there's so many sandwiches. Okay, this is like really exciting, by the way. Alright, we are set on sandwiches. We will never go hungry again. Oh my god, it's not even scratching like the beef and stuff that we've got. Oh man. Okay. Let's see, that one's all filled up. Do I not have any more vessels? I've got 2. You know, I have to have at least like this vessel and one more. I have to. But I don't know where I would have put it. That vessel. That vessel. Shoot. Because I believe that quest made us make 4 of them, I thought. I have no clue, but I tell you what, this is done. So let's go ahead and bust that out of there. And let's just break this vessel. And oh, there it is. Okay. It's like, no, don't do this to me. Okay. And we'll just set this vessel up right here. Okay, there it is. And load it down with Oops. Loaded down with sandwiches too. And let's go ahead and pull this stuff out of there. I feel like we've made enough sandwiches for now. And just seal that back up. But we have like a piss ton of sandwiches now. So we should, because they're kind of like salads, like when we eat that, we're not going to get hungry quite as quick. It's got a bit more saturation and stuff with the sandwiches than, you know, if we were to just eat those ingredients straight out. So, oh, we got a clock. Woo. So, let's see. Next up, like the last thing I want to cover, since we got this large soaked hide, what, now we need to scrape it, right? So let's do that. Okay, and now we prepare it in the water, right? Yeah, for 8 hours. So we'll throw it in there and seal it up. Okay, it just takes 500 millibuckets. Alright, that's all good. And then we can just use our barrels for all of that stuff and keep our vessels for our food. Because I don't think food keeps as well in the barrels as it does in the vessels, but I could be wrong about that. So if you know, like if it does keep just as well, just let me know in the comments, and I'd very much appreciate that. Now I'm curious, if we were to take, say like some bones and put them in the grindstone, can we make bone meal? I don't think so. Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's see what comes out. We do get bone meal. So, there we go. Now, bone meal, we can use it to make white dye. Wow, you do that with like liquid and stuff. Lime water to lime paint. Ooh. Assembly table. That just feels like that's just mega far off. Like actually having an assembly table. Sail parts for pistronics. Yeah, just a whole lot of pistronic stuff. Of course, using it as a dye. Fertilizer. Switch motor. Cool. I'll be getting that like next episode. Next episode we'll have an assembly table, switch motors, and all of that. That just sounds legit. Okay. I just wonder, okay, what we're going to see, actually, what we're going to test here. Did I get another quarter of a heart? So I've got like 3 of those now. Like, the zombies have been dropping a lot of them lately. Yeah, as of here lately. But anyway, can I use this, like say, no, you're not going to be able to use this as a fertilizer, it doesn't look like. So, that's what I was kind of curious about, but that's fine. But, yeah, but I think we're going to end the episode there. I feel like we got a bit done as far as, you know, we got our anvil, we got bread, we looked at a cow that refuses to be milked, and of course we made sandwiches in the grindstone, which is kind of nice. I'm actually like really stoked about that. But still won't let me. What do you know? Let me milk you. Nope. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll have to get it some food or something at some point. But yeah, so I'm going to end the episode there. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. It's very, very much appreciated. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like we're getting a bit more done, and we're getting towards, you know, actually getting to have armor and fun things like that. Now, I am kind of disappointed that, you know, it didn't complete the quest for us for, what's this? Make wool and jute fiber. Yeah, I don't have, I know you need jute for that, and then you need sheep for the wool, so that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, I am kind of disappointed that this didn't work out. I'm gonna try to find some, I guess, some metals and try to get that done. Another anvil made, you know, pretty soon. So if I can just find some casahedrite, that shouldn't be an issue. But anyway, but yeah, until next episode, take care, and I will see you then.